Welcome to my first video of my Appalachian Trail through hike adventure for the year 2020. It's an introductory video for my vlog, which I'll be releasing exclusively on the Trek YouTube channel. So here I am hiking ever so slowly in the backwoods of Ontario, my home province. I'm actually just about 2 minutes outside downtown Ottawa. Man, this is a great place to be. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bruce Watts. I go by the trail name of Dudley. Dudley seems like just the perfect fit for me. It comes from the cartoon character Dudley Do-Right, who's a Canadian and a police officer, so that's me, Dudley. I have never hiked a major through hike before, so this is going to be a major challenge for me. But I do have about 5,000 kilometers under my feet backpacking all over the continent. I've had the good fortune of camping in every province and territory within Canada and about half the United States. I don't know what type of videos I'll be making along the Appalachian Trail. I suspect I'll be releasing them about once a week. It depends what mood brings me. But that being said, I hope they'll be fun and exciting, something worth watching, something to be even entertaining and enjoyable. But it won't be preachy and I won't be lecturing you at all. So if you're looking for that, you might want to go elsewhere. Living in Ottawa means that winters come early and they stay long. So I've missed my opportunity for my last shakedown hike. So I'm hoping that all the equipment I've picked from all my hiking in the last season is going to be just right as rain. I can tell you that my gear list will be exposed to you folks in the next little bit. I'm hoping it's a good gear list. I've been camping for about 35 years and my equipment has evolved with that. I've watched all sorts of trends come and go. I've seen all sorts of fabrics evolve and techniques emerge. So all those things have helped me with my foundation of what to bring and what not to bring. So I'm hoping that that'll work for me. But that being said, who knows? Maybe it'll be beneficial to you? Heck if I know. But nevertheless, I think sharing's good. My mama told me that. I found that the trials and tribulations of a police officer rather stressful. I had a good family, but I also found that camping was excellent therapy for me. A chance to escape, and the only variables I had was Mother Nature and a good friend with me. So after 30 years of policing, I'm looking for something to do, so I started Campology. That's a website. And it is just a hobby. I don't do it for money or otherwise. Next, an obvious question is, if I'm going to be vlogging this whole adventure, why not do it through the platforms at Campology that I already have set up? Well, it's because I like the Trek. I like everything about the Trek. I like that it provides an awesome forum for exchanging information amongst backpackers. Best practices, gear reviews, tips and tricks. I really like the folks there as well. So I reached out to Zach, he's the head honcho, and he said, hey, sure, let's go. So here I am. I'll be vlogging exclusively on the Trek YouTube channel. I've had the opportunity to camp in the United States a lot and spend a lot of time there hanging with Americans. So when they discover I'm Canadian, there's three questions they generally ask. One is, what do I think about the healthcare, gun control, and the last is, what do I think about their president? I can tell you this forum is not for politics and I'll stay away from all that. Don't worry. But if you catch me on the trail, at a campfire or at a lean-to, I may share with you my thoughts on gun control or healthcare, but I will not share my thoughts on your politicians. I consider myself an honored guest in the country while I'm visiting it. Hence, I will not share my political views on your politicians. It was about 35 years ago I first discovered the Appalachian Trail. I was on a weekend warrior trip with my buddies and we headed to New Hampshire and we started backpacking into the presidential range, or the whites of the New Hampshire range. And at that time I just fell in love. Just a beautiful area. But I also bumped into an odd through hiker. And at that time I discovered the whole concept. I go, this is crazy. What the heck? How can you spend 6 months on the trail, even though you may love it? Well, at that time it made no sense to me because I was a working guy, I had a family, I had commitments. So fast forward many years later, my family's taking care of itself. My job is behind me, but the Appalachian Trail is ahead of me. Here we go. So why am I hiking the Appalachian Trail? Good question. Could be something profound, you know, meaning of life stuff. But if you boil it all down, the real answer is because. Because.